Can you tell me again where you get that stone from? You told me about the apple orchard.
I got the stone from the stone wall that borders the orchard that my grandpa planted sometime in the early 1920s. They had bought the farm and had moved down from French Island.
Right.
And planted the orchard. There was cherry trees. Grandma had a peach tree, and I don't remember how many apple trees, but Grandpa used to sell apples. And then after they all died, we bought the farm, my husband and I. And I had climbed those apple trees, and I had played in that orchard. I took dolls. I was an only child.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for those 4 children. But anyway, I took my dolls and we would have tea parties in the orchard, and I had a bear, you know. And that same orchard, the kids would go over and play there too. And so Robert would have climbed over that stone wall to get into the orchard. And that's where I got started.
And the farm was in Belfast, you said, right?
52.
And is that tree still there?
Yes. And I took apples off of it. We had sold the orchard while we were still living on the farm. We sold the orchard to my third cousin, and they're still there. And when we went to visit, I asked, could I have a few apples? And she said, totally help us out. So I went, give me apples this past fall. Made the best apple pie I've made in a long time.
Is that right? That tree you said was almost 90 years old. Wow. Remarkable.
And I like the idea of a stone. It's enduring. It'll be around a long time.
That's right.
Long after we're gone.
That's right. That's right.
Still have stones.
When someone hikes that stone in Robert's honor, what do they need to know about your son? Someone's going to pick that stone up.
He wasn't a quitter.
Yep.
He had a heart as big as all outdoors, but he wasn't a quitter. If he gave his word to do something, he would do it.
Can you tell me that story about that race that he committed to doing?
When he was about 17, he was in high school in Texas, and he wanted to join the Dallas White Rock, I think it was called. It was a 25-mile race, and he was running, but he'd never done anything like that. And he trained, but I don't remember if he twisted his ankle or if he got sick. But anyway, he only did 15 instead of the 25. And I said, don't do it because you haven't trained for that. You're going to be awfully sick. And he says, no. He says, I gave my word I was going to do it.
Yeah.
So he did, and he finished that 25 miles. Vomiting, headache, blisters, but he finished.
And that's what you mean when you say he gives his word and he follows through.
He didn't give up. He never gave up. He came in, they have a best ranger competition in the Army, and he came in second in that one. And his brother John has given a knife in Robert's honor to the second runner-up ever since, because the first runner-up, first guy that wins gets a prize.
That's right.
There was nothing for the second runner-up.
You said that Robert was known for carrying other people's backpacks, taking the weight, the mass of the weight away.
And he was a big man. I mean, he was probably 6'2", maybe 175 pounds, maybe. He wasn't big, but he was in good shape. Yeah. And he felt it was important to stay that way. But he knew that everybody else wasn't. Yeah. And he'd help them out when he could. And he did.
And that meant easing their load, easing their burden, and carrying some of their weight, right?
I'm pretty sure he carried somebody, one of his own guys, off, I don't know, the battlefield, but wherever they were. Yeah. I remember kind of hearing that story. But
What about the story? You got to tell me, Mary, about the story of when your neighbor called and said
They weren't just him. There were several of them. They called themselves the Manchac Liberation Organization.
Wait, one more time, please.
MLOs. They were the MLOs. They dressed in fatigues. They put black whatever on their faces. They hid in the underbrush. They chased each other around. They were 16, 17 at this point in time.
Being kids.
And wanted to, they wanted to be in the Army. They thought that was going to be great. And so they were out in the woods chasing each other around. And this woman looks out her window and sees these men scurrying through her bushes and gets real upset and calls the police saying, "Is the Army having maneuvers in Manchac? Because they're in my backyard." Police came out, but they didn't catch them. Kids were pretty good at hiding when they needed to.
What about the Christmas tree? Can you talk about that?
I think they did that 2 years running, their junior and their senior year. They rappelled over a 2-story building, went across the roof and rappelled down into the courtyard that was in the middle of it. And there was a Christmas tree, and they cut down the Christmas tree the day before Christmas or something, Christmas break, and left a note. The MLOs were here or something. Like, it was similar to Kilroy had been here.
Yep.
It was the MLOs. And the principal never did find out who did this, though he tried. He went over the intercom, and they're laughing. But,
That's great.
but he never did find out. But had they been caught and arrested, they'd probably still be in jail to this day.
Instead, he joins the Special Forces, Delta Force.
Yeah, he got to that eventually.
Eventually, sure.
But he liked doing things. He never did the Ironman, the Hawaiian.
Yep,
but he
Ironman
wanted to.
triathlon.
He planned on doing that year.
That
he
was
got
his
out.
goal, huh?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah. That was Robert.
that's terrific. That is really
There's a
terrific.
story in there about his wife was very close to delivering, and he was back in North Carolina at the time, and he went to recover a body from a quarry.
Yeah,
There was water, and he had to get into this, wetsuit and go in. And
That's right.
She was. She called. She said, "You get back here. I need to go to the hospital." And he was about an hour and a half, 2 hours away. She was very upset with him, but he was recovering a dead body the day that his baby was born.
oh my,
That afternoon.
his baby. So your
And he
son,
made it to the hospital on time, so she forgave him.
oh, he did?
He did.
Because he's a man of his word, he's committed.
And he knew he better be there for that one.
You didn't want to miss that one. There'd be a lot of hell to pay for that. Your son, Mass Sergeant Robert M. Horrigan, is buried in our nation's national cemetery, right?
Section 60.
Section 60. Yep.
And I wish I could remember the words that the chaplain said. He said it was fitting for Robert to be home with his family for a while. But now he had come to rejoin. I can't remember, it wasn't his troops, his buddies maybe?
Right. His comrades,
His comrades in arms.
Yeah.
It was
brothers.
It
Yeah.
was his brothers in arms. It was
That's right.
time now for him to rejoin them.
Yeah.
And when he said that, that helped because
Yeah.
that thing is difficult. Arlington is difficult.
It's difficult. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go find him in Section 60.
Thank you.
That's where I live.
Really?
Next town over.
Really?
I live in Arlington, so I'll go pay my respects.
I wish you would.
I will. I will.
Put something on his grave for me.
I will.
A rock or
You live in the town of
flower.
Arlington?
I do. Yeah, I sure do. Arlington. I live 1 mile away, and I'll go down there